Refreshing Wild Cherry Cola meets smooth cream. The treat you deserve. Pepsi Wild Cherry and Cream. Treat yourself. This episode is brought to you by Redfin. You're listening to a podcast, which means you're probably multitasking. Maybe even scrolling home listings on Redfin, saving homes without expecting to get them. But Redfin isn't just built for endless browsing. It's built to help you find and own a home. With agents who close twice as many deals, when you find the one, you've got a real shot at getting it. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
This episode is brought to you by Alexa Plus. Say hello to Alexa Plus and see how Alexa can do more for you. Need tickets to that last-minute show? Craving your favorite restaurant? Sit back, relax, and talk naturally. Alexa's on it. Alexa learns your preferences to create a personalized experience. And now, Alexa Plus is free with Prime on your Amazon devices, like Echo and Fire TV. Learn more at amazon.com/Alexa Plus.
It was the way you did your head. Okay, let me see. This can go in the trash. There we go. Perfect. All right. And we are live on everything.
Live and direct.
Period. There we go. Actually, I gotta put that like that. Let's just do it like this. There we go. Okay. Shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get it poppin'.
It's
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits. Limits.
every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we're live every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. That's every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what? I know you said it.
Trip for the money. I'm really bad and you know I ain't playing. Hot for the power, I turn Super Saiyan. I come from nothing, my mama's still praying. Do or die, so my brothers are slain. He bought a business for flipping that code. Playing with me, have been tied up and lost. Back in the rap, my foot in the dough. They got me acting, I got me a roll. I'm with the couple team, we getting stoned. 2 cell phones and I'm back in my zone. I got the trap jumping on my own. Shout out to a Rocco, I know that you won't. Haters still looking, I'm back in the booth. Gave them the summer, now I'm for the shoot. Hobby, I got it, I promise I'm him. TMZ, how they look for the kid. Problematic like I live with the miss. Charismatic, I can have any bitch. I'm popping my shit, you might think it's a risk. Out of town, I'ma handle my shit. Catch you stepping in, I'm into your shit. Bring it back like I'm fresh out the pen. Nigga, I'm the realest, and fuck out your feelings. Running some ditches and fuck on these bitches. Fuck her one time, don't tell her the business. Give me a check and went straight to the dentist. Down little nigga was Dennis the menace. Try my first record, I'm talking about Guinness. Made my first record, I'm talking about tennis. Made my first record, I'm talking about tennis.
Bring it back.
so many kitchens. I got me a runner who done with the sickness. Got me 2 bitches who cook like a chemist. Trust to the job and shut out of the cousin. Need me a dozen, I'm good with the onions. Bitches just want me cause I'm getting money. Trap going crazy, shout out to my buddy. Music is popping, just wait till I drop it. I'm Harry Potter, 2 walls in my pocket. I'm pouring syrup, I hope it don't spill. I was a young and I'm popping the pill. Now that I'm older, I'm riding the wheels. Leaving my son that business in mills. Life is a gamble, it comes with some thrills. Fuck it, I'm on it, I'm good in the field. Maybe 100,000 off the wire. I got them stacked up in a tire. I tell the truth, baby, no liar. I was down bad, no higher. I got my weight up, now I'm higher. I put in flames up, spit fire. I truck the west up, I ain't tired. I brought that trap back from the tire.
Brought that trap back from the tire, nigga.
100,000 cash, duffel bag stock, 100 on the making money fast.
Thank you so much, Shane. I really appreciate that. Now, first of all, for people that don't know, this is actually Viko G's second time on the couch.
Second time, baby.
Yeah.
Hey.
Now, the first question, I'm actually going to ask what they were asking in the comments. They wanted to know what you said. Which, for those that don't know, Viko G says nigga a lot. So, no, let's get into it because, I asked you this the last time. Mm-hmm. But for those that don't know, let's talk about it.
Man,
why do you say nigga a lot instead of vato or esse or Holmes?
They asked me this the other day, so I got a good answer. It's because that's what I heard growing up. You know what I mean? That's what was around me. I wasn't around a lot of Mexicans like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I grew up around a lot of black people. Mm-hmm. So this was my environment. You know what I mean? I'm just the product of my environment. Mm-hmm. And this is why I am how I am and how I be and how I act. You know what I mean? Because this is what they taught me.
Okay. Now, just because we just, let's get it. Just because you're a product of your environment, does that give you the right to say nigga?
Hey, if a baby grows up in the ghetto and he ends up selling drugs and stuff, is that something that he chose, or is that the environment that he was grew up in?
So that's different than saying nigga, though. So what I'm asking is specifically about the word nigga. Mm-hmm. Just because you grew up in the hood, or just because of your environment, does that give you the right to say nigga? I'm just asking.
I mean, as no one ever told me different. As no one ever told me, hey, you can't say that. You know what I mean?
Ain't nobody ever checked you, is what you saying.
Nah, not in the pen, not in these streets, not at school, not nowhere. You know what I mean? In the studios, nowhere. I meet people every day. You know what I mean? And I talk how I talk. I ain't gonna change how I talk. Mm-hmm. And you know what I mean? It's just they're gonna have to let it ride.
Mm-hmm. And if there was somebody that was just like, I'm not where I come from, we don't let that slide.
Then they gonna have to.
Would you be willing to fight?
I mean, if that's what he want to do, but because I ain't gonna change how I am. You know what I mean? How I was brought up. So it is what it is.
We had actually another Hispanic on the couch the other day, and he asked me not to ask you that. I said, he must have not have seen our first interview. He's new to the couch though.
Okay.
He just ain't never seen our first interview because, I be asking whatever.
Oh, God.
Now, what brings you back to the couch?
Shit, man. Remember last time I had an ankle monitor?
Yep. I got one. Listen, that's actually one of the questions.
Yeah, I was like, man, I remember you did it right. It was like maybe 6 months after I had gotten it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I said, I got to go back. Right. I got to do it again because now I ain't got it.
Right. I mean? Let's jump into that question. You're not on a leg monitor anymore. When did you get off and how do you feel?
I got off of it a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago. I think.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Fresh.
And let me tell you, it feels awesome. I jumped in the pool already. It feels like mentally I was locked up. You know what I mean? So whenever they took it off.
You had a little gift on your head.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Whenever they took it off, it felt like I was like fresh out. Like I was like I'm free. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't think it has hit me how free I am yet, but
facts.
It's crazy because I was living for 3 years, thinking, man, in 2 months, all I got is 2 months. I don't know what's gonna happen at court. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, man, that's how I would live my life every 2 months. You know what I mean? For 3 years, that's how I was living.
So it was 3 full years that you was on.
Man, it was like 3 years and some change, probably.
Yeah, because you was on three and some change ago.
Yeah, and I just, you know what I mean, kept doing what my lawyer told me to do. You know what I mean? Shout out Malcolm Savage. You already know Malcolm Savage gonna beat that case, man. Man, this is the second time Malcolm done came through for me and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My bonds lady, shout out to Miss Deborah, AA bonds. You know what I mean? Hit them up for the bonds, man.
Yeah.
She held it down, kept it solid. Malcolm Savage kept it solid with me. You know what I mean? They never once let me to believe that they was like had given up on me.
Yeah, yeah.
They was like, man, David, just keep going. We got this. You know what I mean? So,
Facts.
man,
it's really good to have a good support system, especially whenever you're going through stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy, man. Shout out to my little sister. You know what I mean? Remember, she bonded me out. You know what I mean? She's still here. You know what I mean? In my corner to this day.
What's
you know what
up.
I mean?
Shout out to little sis.
Oh God.
Little sis. Shout out.
Who's been here, man? Shout out to my cousins. You know what I mean? The ones who been here.
Yeah,
my boys. My boy Marcus. You know what I mean? Man, I've had a lot of people hold it down with me, keep it solid with me and shit.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Man, I'm glad I can be here, and I'm glad I can repay them for the things they did for me.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So
that's real.
We
you
on
know, a
America.
lot of people don't understand the seriousness and the feeling that you get when you home, or when you get that feeling of freedom. When you have to answer to somebody, I don't know if y'all know the type of toll it takes on you. When you know you have to answer to somebody, when you have to do something at a certain time. Sometimes I don't want to wake up if I don't want to. Sometimes I want to sleep in, but whenever you have stuff like that going on, you have to do what they say. You got to.
This is your life. You know what I mean? You only get one of these.
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm a whole different person than the last time I came on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I done grew up. Man, a lot of mind thinking, a lot of thinking. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And yeah, we're here. We thriving, baby. Fuck the bullshit.
That's what's up. That's what's up. The last time you was here, you said you were the voice of the streets. Do you still believe that?
I'm the motherfucking voice of the streets, man. Ain't nobody out here, man, saying anything or doing nothing. And I've been sitting back. You know what I mean? I said I was going to get on some music and I was going to stay to it. I didn't. You know what I mean? I didn't do that. And still, I stayed in my streets. You know what I mean? This is what we do. It's how we live. And I'm back in the music, you know what I mean? As y'all just heard, my latest fucking song, it's 100K. Yeah. Shout out to Two Throat. He came all the way from Jacksonville, Texas to do that feature with me, do the video shoot with me. You know what I mean? He drove 5 hours, so appreciate that, Vato. But, you know what I mean? I'm back, baby. I'm back full force. These last 3 years, I've been sitting back writing music. You know what I mean? And I've been like rushing. I was rushing. So I got a bunch of verses that I'm, you know what I mean? I'm selling verses right now and shit. I'm giving them out. I got songs, like nice songs. I mean, you just heard that one. That was one of them.
Yeah, yeah.
I got more coming, and they're
you got any
so
type
fire.
of R&B vibe coming? You got any slow shit? What's up? We gonna hear you on.
I dropped one called ¿Cómo se llama? Cuando me levanto, and that's more of like a tropical kind of fucking vibe to it. You know what I mean? I'm hooked up with Certified Capo. You know what I mean? My boy Javi came and got me and shit. And ever since then, I've been clicked up with these vatos, and we've been going hard in the studio. You know what I mean?
Okay.
My boy very serious about it. He, you know what I mean? A lot of times he's like, "No, that ain't it, my boy." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I appreciate that, because without that, you know what I mean, you just be doing whatever.
Facts.
So a lot of thought has come into all these songs, and man, just like that one was hitting, that the next one gonna hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got new features with new artists.
You got any singers?
Homegirl who was on the hook right there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I wrote it, and I just told her how I wanted it, and she did exactly what I wanted.
Right.
Just how I heard it in my head.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Whenever it comes out like that, that's special. I'm just like,
exactly.
That connected. I wanna hook up with some more singers and shit, more R&B. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to do on some old school shit.
Yeah.
But I'm looking for a country singer right now. I'm looking for somebody who do country. I got some things coming with country.
Yeah. You said that the last time.
Oh god.
We still waiting on that country song. I
got a country song. I got one. I sent it to you.
Okay.
But I got one.
Okay.
They ain't ready for it though.
How would you describe your music now versus the last time you was on the couch?
Now it's more. It's gonna be more. Less street. A lot of more. My bars have changed. The things I'm saying has changed. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get y'all with that hook, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's where it's at.
I'm putting more thought into my hooks. You know what I mean? So whenever y'all hear that shit, it's gonna get y'all. You know what I mean? I don't care who you is. You can be a hater. I don't give a fuck. Listen to that shit. That shit gonna go hard. The verses, you know what I mean? I'm hitting it, but it's like, man, I'm just flying through them.
Why?
Because it doesn't even matter as long as I'm rhyming and I'm hitting it right.
No, fuck
like, cause
that
hook and that beat.
No,
that's it.
No,
oh, God.
Pause. No, you done fucked up. No, you gotta keep the same stamina on your hooks as your verse. You can't.
No, yeah.
You can't have a fire hook and then you killed the whole song with your verse. And then you can't have.
That's what I'm saying. Like the verse can be better than the hook. No, the hook is the song.
No,
you know what I mean? The verse is just like
the hook could be the song, and the verse can still be fire as fuck. Like in that motherfucking.
I mean, they
verse,
all gonna be fire. They all go. But I guess the way I'm putting it,
rushing through it.
Yeah, because it's like cooler now to me. You know what I mean? It's like I just got real good at it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's just coming to me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? As in back then, I used to take a month to write a song.
Okay, now
you know
I'm not saying take a month. You right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Right now, it's taking
but to be rushing through it, you have to give it just as much thought. Don't just think because it rhyme. Because
they go hard. They go hard. They all been stamped. You know what I mean? I've sent them out so my boys will hear them. And man, if the real ones say they fuck with it, they gonna fuck with it. You know what I mean? Because they'll tell me when it's whack.
I still say put more into your verse.
I mean, I still do. I still. Really
I don't know if you noticed, but I was labeled.
I'm not just putting the
in Detroit.
I'm not just putting whatever comes to mind. I'm still thinking about it.
You can't have a song that gets killed at the verse ever. They gotta both match. You gotta make sure they match. That's the biggest thing.
They go hard. It's just.
I want to hear another song. You talking about? You rushing through. Now, do you still make music aiming at people, or are you just more like
they poking at it. They want me to.
What are your subjects now?
My subject is basically just
You say you got a tropical song. What's that one about?
It's about so it starts whenever I wake up. Cuando me levanto. When I wake up, I smoke some weed. I drink some beer. I'll have a bitch shaking ass. You know what I mean? Handing me. That's the hook. You know what I mean? But the verse goes like, I'm sipping colada, smoking ganja. Don't bother. Big whips blown bitch while I'm chasing them dollars. She ain't mine, but you know Viko G gonna holler. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Okay. Why we couldn't hear that one today?
Shit, you can play it. That one, it's because that one came out. This is brand new. This just came out. So this video, I did it on Sunday. I had court Wednesday, and I didn't know what was going to happen to me.
You just wanted to make sure that you had some content.
If I leave, I'm going to leave
going in with a bang.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, God.
That's
and
funny.
I was, man, shout out to Scholar Kid. She the one who shot it, you know what I mean? And she was trying to get it to me as fast as she did me a favor.
Yeah.
She usually takes like 2 weeks to get them back to you.
Right.
And she was like, I know you got court. I'm going to try and get it back to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in court like, where's that video at, Scholar? You know what I mean? But, man, I got to stay home and, I dropped it like the next day after court. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. Damn, so you booked and you didn't even know if you was going to be able to.
Hell no. I was just doing it to do it. You know what I mean?
Speaking into existence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what's up. Well, do you see a change in the music scene now versus 2-3 years ago?
Yeah, man. Where are the Mexicans at, man? Where are the Mexican rappers at? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other than that, man, a lot of things has changed. I don't see a lot of people doing music that were doing music back then. You know what I mean? That kind of sucks because I never got a feature with him, or you know what I mean?
Right.
I never really got to test that.
Yeah.
So, but man, I was saying it back then. I'll say it now. You know what I mean? I'm the heart of the streets. This shit need me. So, you know what I mean? That's why, man, I got them stacked up, and they coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If not by the end of this month, maybe sometime next month. That I got a song called Deja Vu. I'm gonna do a music video for that, and I'm gonna drop it. You know what I mean? I'm only dropping them with music videos now because that's that hard. They go hard. You mean they deserve it? That's how, and it's my shit. And if that's what I want to do, you know what I mean? We gonna do it.
Facts. That's a fucking fact. Now, when you say you want to do more R&B though, and country, so are you looking specifically for Oklahoma artists or just any artist? Anywhere. Whoever want to get on it, you know what I mean? I'll reach out, I'll pull up, whatever. But basically, this music now is different. I'm just trying to do something different. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yes. A lot of the other shit was a lot of street shit. A lot of, you know what I mean? I was out there with the homies. I want this to be more commercialized, I guess. I want this to be more like, man, you know what I mean? I'm trying to hit every genre. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm just testing myself. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I like it. Fuck it. Yeah. If it sounds good, it's getting dropped. You know what I mean? Facts. Now, why do you think it's such a drastic change in the music scenery right now?
Man, it's the economy probably. You know what I mean? Shit's bad out here. Music costs a lot of money. Yeah. Music costs a lot of money. If somebody out there fucking helping you with that shit, man, you better be fucking grateful because, man, this shit takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. It takes a team really to get something really done. You know what I mean? And I appreciate everybody who's behind me on this. Yeah. Everybody who shared my video on Facebook and everywhere. Man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all don't even know. You know what I mean? That shit was cool seeing everybody. Everybody sharing, showing me love and shit again. And man, y'all know we come with that fire. I'm coming with that heat. I'm gonna make y'all head bob. You already know. Yeah. So yeah, we here.
That's what's up. Now, with everything going on in the world, do you fear going outside?
Hell no. We outside.
Now, does ICE scare you at all? Has it affected you or anyone around you?
I'm property of the state. You know what I mean? Even last year, I had the ankle monitor. Where you gonna take me, man? You know what I mean? I can barely be here. Right. You know what I mean? I ain't never scared. I'm a felon. You can't even draft me to war if they wanted me to. You know what I mean? So
now, what if they told you today, like, yo, you got to go?
To where, Mexico? Yeah. Man, let's go, man. Let's
go.
I ain't tripping. I've been wanting to go. I have a brother who lives down there. Okay. I ain't seen my brother in like almost 12, 13 years now. You know what I mean? So take me to Mexico.
So you haven't done any of the protesting or anything, huh?
Nah. That's all that, man. Let me say something about that.
Okay, please.
All that is a bunch of Mexican Americans who ain't afraid of ICE. You know what I mean? Going out there and they're doing donuts in the parking lots and they're
not donuts
blocking the streets and they doing all this, you know what I mean, fucking noise. And at the end of the day, you get to stay here and it's the real raza who takes the fault. You know what I mean? Because they're the ones that ICE is gonna come after. You know what I mean? So y'all just out here making it hot for our people, really. You know what I mean? If they talk that shit, let them talk that shit, man. You know what I mean? They ain't taking nobody. But y'all going out there and doing all that racket and all that noise, and then what? You know what I mean? Who take the L at the end?
He said we in the house. He said we in the house for Rasta.
Oh, man.
So let me ask you this. You don't believe that, standing for something?
You can stand for something, but stand for it with class and with dignity. You know what I mean?
But there are some.
You don't want to go out there. What are they gonna say? Look at these Mexicans. They all out here being crazy, bumping music.
No, there's some that I've seen them do peaceful protests.
There's Raza out here. You know what I mean? Who really handle business about their money, and you know what I mean? Who really would want to do something about it, but people just don't know about going and passing a bill and trying to fight shit. You know what I mean? Like, you can protest, but it's what comes after the protest that matters. You know what I mean? If you can't fight with these people in court the way they fight, then why even start it? You know what I mean? You can't finish it.
Now, what if there are some that's actually in the courtrooms trying to help with these bills, trying to
then that's the people that we need to get a hold of and ask them how we can help. You know what I mean? But doing donuts with a Mexican flag and having loud music ain't gonna change nothing, homie. Straight up.
Yeah, but not everybody was doing it though. That was the kids.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a way to do it, and the people who are just out here waving flags and getting out of school, you know what I mean? Like, that's not the way to do it, man. You know, if nothing's
so
gonna
you
come
don't think
after
any
that,
of these protests
that ain't gonna work. They don't care. A protest is nothing but you using your freedom of speech. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if they don't care, they don't care. You know what I mean? You don't think they know that that's wrong? Taking, you know what I mean, daddies from their kids and shit like that. Like, that happened to me whenever I was young. You know what I mean? My dad was deported from me and took from us and all that. And there ain't nobody protest. There ain't nobody come and help. And you know what I mean? We took that to the chin and we kept going. We kept pushing. You know what I mean? And everybody knows they take them, and guess what? They'll be back in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? If they don't do no time. So why y'all tripping?
You got some questions. Let me see. It says they really are snatching all. I don't think it's nothing wrong with protesting respectfully. I've been protesting with my children, and it's not like that. I think you should go and see for yourself, sir. I just don't agree with you on this about the protests. I think that you are wrong.
To each their own. You know what I mean? To each their own.
Yeah, well, you know, and there are people that's actually putting themselves on the front line. You know, they're risking even themselves. It's, you know, because it's not even about them being Mexican Americans, because they can be taken too.
I mean,
and they have been taken.
That's what's up. Because there's people out here.
What do you mean that's what's up?
Like that's what they go for. You know what I mean? Like real protesters. You know what I mean? Some real revolutionary. You know what I mean? They're going to sit there, they're going to get hit, and they're going to, you know what I mean? They're going to take it all. They're going to take the pepper spray, and they're going to go through all that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because they're going through the motions, because they're really fighting for it. They believe in something.
I had to ask. That's what's up. Whoa.
You know what I mean? Those are real people who really out there who really believe in something, and it's cool. But at the end of the day, like I said, like none of that matters, man. These people going to do what they want. I mean, they out here eating children and shit, man. You know what I mean? They don't care about us.
No, they don't. I can agree with that part. You said, well, as for me and my home, we are going to stand and we are going to keep protesting and respectfully, and you stand for something or fall for anything. Yeah, that is true. So, you know, I mean, you won't have no fear when it come to ICE. You like, shit, bring it on.
What are they going to do? That's crazy.
Now, do you use your platform at all to spread any kind of awareness, or you don't get into the politics, or...
Man,
you don't get into any of that.
I'm my third eye open. You know what I mean? I know this is all part of the agenda, and ain't nothing gonna stop it. That's what they want y'all to do, is be panicked. They trying to make us panic and get scared, because that way you're easier to control. You know what I mean? Straight up. So I'll pay no attention to the news. It's all fake. It's all propaganda. You know what I mean? So don't even listen. If it ain't at my front doorstep, like I said, then they ain't talking about nothing.
Yeah. Now, have you released any fully Spanish music yet?
Me in Spanish?
Yeah.
I got one, but that's old. Other than that, nah. I got a cumbia. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, I've been shout out my boy Sotelo, my boy 97 boy, you know what I mean? Certified capo en la casa, ya tú sabes. But I've been doing music with them, and they've been really bringing out
the Spanish in you.
Oh,
yeah.
Because
okay.
they sound cool with it. They sound cool as fuck. Like, I want to sound like that. You know what I mean? And,
remember what you said about it the last time?
Yeah. No, I'm still with that. You mean I don't want to be considered a Mexican rapper. Like, dude, I'm just making music.
Right,
my
you
race
want to
don't
be
matter,
considered,
you know what I mean?
Right, because race matter. They gonna be like, wait a minute.
It does matter. It does matter.
Nigga.
It really does matter, and it shouldn't.
He a hood rapper.
Man, we had a black president of Mexico. Get out of here. You know what I mean? But it shouldn't matter. You know what I mean? And it does, and it's stupid that it does.
Yeah.
Like, if you make good music, you make good music. You know what I mean? No matter you brown, black, white, whatever.
But you don't do any other music in Spanish, so a full 1, 2, 3, or 4?
That shit hard for me. For the bullshit. It's hard.
Okay.
To get on a Mexican song, your hook gotta be crazy. You know what I mean? So Fentanyl gotta get on that shit and sing on that motherfucker. But I got something coming. Okay. I got some features coming. Shout out my boy Oriol de Lira, man, I'm about to do a song with him too, man. Shit coming, and it's gonna be super different. Like I said, all my music gonna be different. It ain't gonna be no, you know what I mean?
You're not as fluent with Spanish as English.
Man, I can hold a conversation. I can hold my own in Spanish.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I can read it and write it and all that.
Right.
But it's like, it's hard because they're slang.
Right.
I want to be, you know what I mean? Because I'm street and I can rap it, you know what I mean, here in
Right,
English,
right.
bam, like it's nothing. But over there is different. And I
Right.
want to get it to where them streets fucking feel it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can say something in Spanish and the old man gonna fucking hear it, but is he gonna feel it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Facts.
hit them right here and they're gonna be like, you know what I mean?
Right. Right. Now, do you still hang with the same people that you started music with?
I don't. Shout out my boy Chris. That's my boy. That's my fucking brother. You know what I mean? He just beat his case too. He shot a nigga a couple of years ago, like a year ago.
Oh shit.
And he just beat his case too.
But, shout out to him.
Oh God. But I kick it with him. I kick it with my manager. Shout out my nigga Gordo. You know what I mean? Soltando la sopa. Man, I kick it with them too a lot. I don't kick it in the group no more. Remember back then I used to have all my boys.
Yeah, no, I remember. That's why I was asking.
Deep. Yeah. I don't do none of that no more. Them guys, I don't know where a lot of them at. You know what I mean? But it's still ABM, baby. You know what I mean? They know what it is. We out here. You know what I mean? And if they ever want to pull up, that's all they got to do is just pull up.
Right. So you've been kind of quiet. Like, what you been doing in the cut besides making music?
I've been working. I'm a concrete finisher. I'm a carpenter.
When you be at work, do you be like, nigga, pass me them tools from over there?
Oh, God.
Really?
Yeah. If they know English, but if they don't, you know what I mean? Pásame el pinche eso.
I'm not about to play with you. Okay, so that's hard work. Damn, you long hours away from your family?
10 hours a day.
Yeah.
I was working at this one company, and I was going out of state and shit to work, and that was cool. I like that. I like going out of state and working.
Me too. I used to drive trucks doing that, and then but it was really.
I like being away from home. It's good for you.
Yeah, definitely. Now, working like that, 10 hours a day. How many days a week?
5 days a week.
5 days a week. Does it put a toll on your family? You know, relationships, keeping up. You know,
and for a man, if you ain't working,
you are married, right?
No.
Oh, excuse me.
No, hell no.
Excuse me.
For a man, if you're not working like that, then what are you doing? I mean, I get it. There's some guys who got it already.
Right.
You know what I mean? But working man, you know what I mean? You want to support your family, you're gonna have to be at work.
Right. So your kids don't live with you.
No, my son don't live with me, but you know what I mean? Whatever he wants, whatever he needs, is handled. You know what I mean?
Do you spend time with him a lot?
Hell yeah, every weekend. He's with me every weekend. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Now, do you find like things to do, like
Man, we just be kicking it. He's friends with a lot of my homeboys' kids. You know what I mean? So he'd be like, let's go over here. I want to go see him and this and that. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. That's the homies house anyways.
That's what's up. Now, you still got ABM Records, right?
I still got it. I'm not using it.
Okay, now. Oh, okay.
No, I'm with Certified Capo right now.
Okay, so tell us about Certified Capo right now.
Certified Capo came and got me last year, like around August. And yeah, he heard my music. You mean my nigga Javi heard the music. He knew me. I didn't know he had a label. And he's like, man, dog, I want you to come through the office and have a meeting with me, and we talk about what we can do together. And I went. We said it. You know what I mean? We said an agreement, and yeah, I've been rocking with them. You know what I mean? I'm one of them, and we've been making music. We've been having shows. Man, we've been making noise, and right now I feel like we're the only ones in the city really giving it 100. You know what I mean? I don't see I don't see nobody posting flyers. I don't see nobody at the clubs. I don't see just people doing something, man. I don't see the movement in music. Like here in a little bit, whenever I drop one of my other songs, I'm about to be all over the strip clubs and these clubs, trying to get my shit played everywhere.
So you trying to perform in the strip clubs too?
If they want me to, but nah.
I mean, if your music gonna be playing there, why wouldn't you try to perform in there?
Man, I'll perform in there. Just give me some money, I'll throw at them.
See, and you know what's crazy? In Detroit, that's a thing. Like performing in the strip clubs.
Yeah. Man, we try to do some out of town stuff right now. Couple know, you know what I mean? I'm following their lead. You know what I mean? And it's a team, and they really about it. And I've seen the things they've already done, and what have they accomplished. And you know what I mean? It's dope. Mm-hmm. And I'm just waiting. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting. Mm-hmm. Let him take the lead.
Mm-hmm. Now, what have they done for your career so far?
Man, I've done shows. I've been on stage more. You know what I mean? We was at the clubs downtown and shit, and you know what I mean? We've done music videos. They've taught me how to use my my Instagram. You know what I mean? I got like videos and pictures and professional shit. You know what I mean? So
you got professional pictures taken?
Yeah,
right.
Shit like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They taking me to these spots where there's like Lamborghinis. I got videos behind Lamborghinis, and it's just little clips. You know what I mean? They're like, we just gotta build your fucking Instagram so you look more like a rapper.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
So lie.
No.
You just said you standing in front of Ferraris and shit.
Yeah, but like it's for like a video. You know what I mean? So it looks cool for like a little clip, for like a little TikTok, real quick. You know what I mean?
Like you sitting on it, just doing like a little.
No, you can't sit on them hoes. I'm 200 pounds. That shit break.
Okay, explain, because I'm trying to understand. Like, what do you mean? Do I need to do this? What's happening?
I mean, if you want your page to look cool,
I'm playing.
You know what I mean? That's what they're helping me with, because their pages look cool. You know what I mean? They've had big shows and shit, so they're just helping me. You know what I mean? Make my Instagram look cool and shit, more like a rapper and shit. You know what I mean? Instead of a bunch of pictures with me and just a bunch of my guys. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. They took
you see what I'm saying?
Bullshit.
Yeah, they're on a more serious level and shit, and they're keeping me grounded and.
Yeah,
he's
growing you up.
Yeah, pretty much, I guess. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know
music industry wise.
Yeah, exactly. They're getting me ready for something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And whatever it is, I'm ready.
They making you more industry.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, you think that N-word, you ain't gonna be.
That's what they told me.
Yeah.
My boy Javi told me, he's
to be more industry, you're not gonna be able to do all of that.
Man, 6ix9ine do it. Fuck the bullshit.
He's mixed with black.
And man, but see, this is the problem. Like, this is the problem. Like, only the cats and like on the West Coast don't say it. Everywhere else in Texas, everybody says it in Texas. All the Mexicans say it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. All the Mexicans in Atlanta say it.
You seen what they did to what happened with Mexican OT, right?
What happened with Mexican OT?
When he was saying it, and he got called out. And then he apologized to the community.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Man, it's because people be making a big deal about things. Like,
I mean, it is a big deal.
Is it though? Like,
yeah,
our president's out here eating kids. Y'all want to worry about a word?
I mean, we're worried about all of it.
There's bigger things going on than.
So don't worry about
a Mexican saying the N-word. Like,
there's bigger things going on. Don't worry about being offended.
Like, man, Viko G back.
Fuck being offended.
Doing this thing. Exactly. Don't be offended. Like,
no, I'm saying like, so you're telling them, you're gaslighting every one of us right now.
If you call the gay guy a gay guy, is that being offended?
You don't. I
don't know where I'm going with that.
Well, I was gonna say. Well, the thing is, if he's offended for being called a gay guy, because that's not what he wants to be called.
That's what he is.
I mean, he doesn't want to be called that. If that offends him, then that offends him. That's just like if someone was saying something towards your race that was like a racial slur, and they were saying it like and just kept saying it and kept saying it and kept saying it.
I work around
and
white
dancing,
people.
saying it, and
I work around white people. I work around.
And they probably people. Look at you like,
I work around everybody.
They let you say that.
I've come to learn, man. I'm blue collar. You know what I mean? My back hard. It's gonna take a lot to for something to get to me. You know what I mean? We joke around and say some crazy shit to each other on a daily. You
right,
know what I mean?
But what does that have to do with offending a community?
If I don't get offended by this white boy calling me all kinds of beaners and stuff.
But that's him. We're talking about.
Well, to each their own. To each their own. I don't care if I offend somebody. I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna change who I am. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm too far into it. I'm 34 years old. I'm too deep in it. You know what I mean? This is me now. It ain't. You know what I mean? It ain't on me. It's in me.
Woo! Shit. This is hilarious. Now, how has your mental health been?
My what?
Mental health.
My mental health. Man, I've been out here on a good one.
Mm-hmm.
On a good one. I'm not gonna lie. Just getting closer with God.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Dang, not the conversation.
They already trying to cancel us.
That's crazy.
But I've been cool. I've been thinking a lot about making money the right way. You know what I mean?
Instead
we
of right.
can't get on no bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped a song. I promised something to I don't know if you know about it, La Santa Muerte.
Mm.
My brother prays to this saint, basically a saint of death.
Right.
And he lit a candle for me and was praying to her. You know what I mean? For me. And I promised her that I would write her a song.
Oh, you promised the death.
These are things I had to do. I promised her that I was gonna write a song, and on this song, I'm telling her, you know what I mean, to basically keep me out of the prison walls. Asking her to, you know what I mean, shut them snitches up. I'm asking her to do all these things.
Did we play that song? We
No,
didn't play that.
We didn't play that song.
Good. Okay.
But and basically, I promised her, look, I'll never rob again. I'll never flip a brick again. And I'll just never, you know what I mean, slang drugs no more and stuff, and I'm gonna keep a cool one. And this is what I gotta do. You know what I mean?
Now, who do you believe in, her or who?
I believe in God.
Okay.
I believe in God, but in these situations where, man, like I said, this is your life.
Have you read the Bible?
I read a little bit of it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's more of a spiritual thing. My connection with God. Let me tell you, I pray for things and they come true. You know what I mean? People do me wrong, and man.
Do you believe in the not praying to other gods thing?
Man, I do, but like I said, I was desperate. I said, bro, go ahead and pray to that thing, because I know a lot of people who believe in her. You know what I mean? And things that they pray to her come true. You know what I mean?
But do you believe in her?
Do I believe in her? Yeah, because if I believe in God, you got to believe in her. You know what I mean? She's death. She gonna come get you. They pray to the. You know what I mean? That's the Grim Reaper.
Right, but when you was desperate, you went to the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta get as much help as you need. You know what I mean?
That's Illuminati.
No, that's some Mexican shit.
What?
That's not that mother is some Mexican shit. Yeah,
okay,
it's Mexican.
Okay,
they just got it different. I don't know, but yeah. So I mean that's
okay. So let me just look more into that. Is that considered praying to other gods? Because she's the way you describe. Oh, so she's the saint.
Yeah, she's a saint. La Santa Muerte. So La Santa means saint, I think. You know what I mean? She's like a saint of death. She grants you. She grants people these crazy things. You know what I mean? And some people go way out of hand. This is the way you repay her. You know what I mean? And she makes it the things that you promise it. You know what I mean? And they say if you don't do these things, then she'll come and take like the best thing you got in your life, which would be your parents, your kids, or something like that. You know what I mean? So you got to keep it 100. Yeah, that's what they say.
So you would rather keep it 100 with her than who you actually worship?
I mean, I'm keeping 100 with God all day. You know what I mean? He knows. He knows because he was there, and he knows because, you know what I mean, he's in me, and he already knew all this was gonna happen before it even happened. So.
And he was thinking that you was gonna make the right choice.
I mean, that's free will, but at the end of the day, is it gonna keep me from doing bad? You know what I mean? I'll probably think about it more before I do something now. You know what I mean? Like, hold up, man. You know what I mean? It's not just the big man watching me. I got this thing, you know what I mean, watching me. So let's not, you know what I mean? Let's not poke at it.
That is crazy. Wow. We're going to have to make that the real, because I need to know some more.
Yeah. No, yeah, you can look it up, videos about it.
That is, wow. Okay. Do you feel like you're a good influence
to my son?
Your son, to the community? Well, your community, I guess. I mean, to people that
I try
watch
to be
you.
the best I can around my son. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I talk to my son. We have one-on-ones all the time. You know what I mean? And he understands. He's 7 years old now. You know what I mean? He understands a lot more, and he's a very smart boy. He be telling me crazy things that, you know what I mean, probably tear me up if I tell y'all, you know what I mean? And it's like, it makes me feel that I'm doing a good job.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if he can sit there and tell me things like that, I'm just like, whatever I'm doing, you know what I mean? I better stay to it. And,
right.
And keep it going. You know.
Now,
what I mean?
do you? How's your interaction with his mother? You know, when he's around.
We're never around at the same time with him.
Oh,
it's always just an exchange.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I ain't got no time or nothing to say to her, really. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if we ain't talking about my son, we ain't talking. You know what I mean? She'll call me and she'll ask me things, and I always pick up, especially if she has my son. Cause
right.
You never know. You know what I mean? But I always pick up and whatever. You know what I mean? She want to say some whatever. I'm not really giving her no energy. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
Right. Now, what's your hottest song that you have out now?
That's that 100K, baby. That's that 100K. That shit go hard as fuck.
Okay, so is that now your favorite song more than
right
El
now,
Rojo?
Man, if you check on YouTube, El Rojo has got... They took it down. They took it down.
Did they?
Oh, homie took it down and shit. He ain't even the homie no more, but he took it down.
Oh, that's why.
A lot of my music has been getting deleted by these fuck niggas out here and shit who hating on the dude for no fucking reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of cats are fucking mad because I ain't do no music with them back in the day. Man, if you wasn't trying to break bread, I wasn't gonna do no music with you. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But whatever. But yeah,
damn,
it's all cool.
So they have
Malcolm Savage still go hard. You know what I mean? Jackpot goes hard. I got 100K now. We popping. We on a whole nother fucking level.
Right.
I've seen this shit. Niggas been dropping shit weak as fuck. You know what I mean? Go ahead and fucking try that shit up. Try that shit again, nigga, because that shit whack as fuck. I ain't the best, but I am the hardest. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. And yeah, 100K right now, probably the best.
Would you do a versus against them?
Man, nah, we gonna end up catching the hands. We can get one.
Yeah.
That's about it. Niggas, they can't handle my music. They can't stand with my music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now, I got 2 more questions, and we can wrap it up. The next question is, do you see yourself doing music in the next 5 years?
Nah. I told myself I'm going to give it another 2 years.
That's it.
That's it. I've been having a lot of fun doing this, especially now that I'm with Capo and shit. The other day we was with Lil Bubba, and I got to meet Crew Jordan, which is a producer from More. I got to meet I forgot his name. He's another Oklahoma rapper. He's a white boy, tall white boy. You know what I mean? OU sweatshirt. You know what I mean? Got the cowboy hat on. I forgot his name, but I've been getting to meet a lot of people, and he just sent me some beats. You know what I mean? I was in the studio the other day with Danny Beats, my boy Louie. I forgot what the question was.
Do you see yourself doing music in the next 5 years?
Oh yeah, that's right, man. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of music with these cats. I'm gonna give it all I got for the next 2 years. You know what I mean? If y'all want a verse, y'all want a feature, y'all come get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Get it while it's hot.
Get it while it's hot, man. Because I'll probably stop here in like 2 years, man.
Now, do you feel like you are where you want to be in life? Just
I
in
feel
general,
like I got to do what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? I got to do what, and hopefully in these next 2 years, I get to really live my dream out and perform in a big stage with a lot of people. You know what I mean? If I can do that, then I've lived it and I did it. You know what I mean? I did the music videos that I told myself I was going to do. I wrote the music. I kicked it with the hoes. I partied with the goons. You know what I mean? I was out here with the streets. I was out here with my people. And I did what I had to do. And it was popping and it was cool. And I looked good doing it. And you know what I mean? We got fucked up. We got memories. So if nothing happens from it, and this is all that it is, then fuck it. I did it. You know what I mean? And it was one hell of a road.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit. It was fun.
Facts. Well, I definitely appreciate you for being on the couch. Is there anything else you would like to share with everybody before we go?
Go check out my interview on Soltando La Sopa. Look me up on Instagram, Viko G. Look me up on Facebook, Viko G Ortiz. Go look at YouTube, Viko G Certified Capo. Look at all our videos and shit. That 100K, man. Shout out to Throw, man. Shout out to the team. Shout out to all the homies that pulled up. My nigga Nino and them. You know what I mean? Shout out to the city. You know what I mean? Shout out to the barbers. Shout out to everybody out here doing their motherfucking thing. Shout out to the clubs. Shout out Jefes. You know what I mean? We in this motherfucking bitch, man. West Side, baby.
Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. We out of here. Hey.